welcome everybody to this episode of the Askbonbon Show. I am your host, Bonnie Bruder, and we bring you real conversations that matter most and bring you the people and the tools to create you. So today we're doing a really fun segment. It's called Ideas, and I'm going to introduce you to a couple of guests that are in the medical field and also are entrepreneurial and have other ideas that they have followed and passions and created businesses out of. So today we have a really exciting guest. She is an eye doctor here in New York, Miss Veronica Rules. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having me. Hi, Bonnie.
Hi. So can you tell our viewers, what is an eye doctor? I know some people might not know exactly what you do.
It is. It differs actually from country to country. So here in the States, you can be an optometrist or an ophthalmologist, and what separates them is surgery. So I'm an optometrist, and I have my office in downtown Manhattan.
Okay. Fantastic. Wow. Good to know. I did not know that before the show. Excellent. So I understand that has been your career and that has been what you've pursued. And then also you have had some other interests that you have become entrepreneurial with.
It's funny, yeah. You know, I had this, even when I was done with my training, wondering kind of like, did I make the right decision? Did I go into the right field? And that's a tough question to feel on your shoulders, considering that it was eight years of higher education. And so to have some doubts was a little bit disconcerting. Yes. And so I went on this quest to kind of see what I wanted to do when I grew up. And I tried a lot of different things, and I went and became certified as a yoga instructor. Okay. And I lived in an ashram for a few months, and we learn a lot about service and it's called karma yoga. And I thought, well, I have this skill and I'll be able to help people with it. So I started doing a lot of volunteer work in developing countries. And it's funny, as soon as I stopped getting paid for doing what I do, I started loving what I did. And then that became my passion, was really doing all this philanthropic work. So in lieu of doing traditional fundraising for it, which probably would have been a lot easier, I decided to start a company, which is a yoga and meditation accessories line, and it's called Ashram Chic. And so it's a for-profit helping fund our nonprofit work.
That is fantastic.
It's been great.
Now, where did you study yoga? Where did you live on an ashram?
I studied with Shivananda, and
I did as well. That's
you did, really?
We didn't even know this about each other.
Oh, wow.
But I lived on an ashram as well, and I studied Shivananda yoga.
Really? So where did you?
Coincidence, the Bahamas.
Oh, wow. That's where I did my yoga teacher training.
That is fantastic.
That is so funny. I love the synchronicities of life. So it was in 2008. Okay. And I went there. And it was one of the most magical times in my life, really. Yes. I mean, I had times between jobs, and I had just relocated to New York. Was living in Miami for a little while. And I wanted to find a lineage that I felt was really true. Yes. And that was represented also in India. So I did some research, and that's how I came about on Shivananda. So I went to the ranch first in upstate New York, and then and that was for a meditation weekend, and then I loved it so much. A week later, I was in the Bahamas.
I love that.
So it was such a game changer in life. You know, when you do these things that really they resonate on such a high level and really create such transformation. It was really wonderful.
You know, I had an interesting experience when I was at the ashram in the Bahamas. I had been in the personal development field for over a decade, and like you, I had gone on this trajectory in my career, and then all of a sudden I was just questioning, is this the right path? So I sought out yoga, the complete polar opposite, I thought. And as you know, it's probably 16 hours a day, very aggressive schedule. And one night we were in temple and they were giving the sermon, and it just hit me. I said, oh my gosh, he's saying the exact same thing as Tony, just in a different way. I am on my path. I'm doing exactly what I need to be doing.
Yes, yes.
So I love that, you did research and you found the same sort of avenue.
It's true, yeah. And even with all the studies that I've done afterwards, I feel like once we tap into universal consciousness, so that this is kind of like absolute truth, capital A, that it's all the same knowledge. It's all coming from the same place. And so that's why so it's very validating when we start to connect the dots, that we see it's all the same information. So and it looks different. It's in a different costume sometimes, but it's all the same.
great.
Yeah, it's been really great.
Wow. So, okay, so you created this business and then you help fund nonprofit. Tell us a little bit about how that works and some of the projects you're working on.
Yeah, sure. Thanks. So I went right after I was done with my teacher training. I went to India. My Bhagavad Gita teacher in the Bahamas said, you know, if you want to kind of do this work, I have this Swami. There's a Swami up in northern India that has a little medical ashram, and you know, maybe he could help host an eye clinic there. So he connected us, and that's where I've been going every year, and it's been really just fabulous. So we'd like to really make it a sustainable clinic and working really well when we're not there. So and it's just starting now in the last year to be able to do that. We've gotten equipment there and a new building structure is in place, and we started a Rotary chapter there, which was great. They didn't have one before, and Vision is one of Rotary's kind of like pet projects. So so that was a nice alignment there. And then in the and then what I was doing outside of that was going to South America a couple times and just really kind of traveling around. Like last September I was in Haiti, and yeah, we did an eye clinic at an orphanage there. So that was the first time that I was doing.
So I hate to ask, but which one?
It's in the town called Hinch, and a dear friend of ours is adopting a baby from Haiti.
Okay.
And so she made me aware of what's going on with their eye conditions with these children. Yes. And so I thought, oh, well, if we can just bring meds down there and just train the staff on, okay, well, you know, if it's red, then use this drop. If it's itching, then use that drop. And just because their resources are so limited there. And so, and it was a new kind of project for us. We hadn't really done that before. So I was really grateful for the opportunity to be able to do that.
Fantastic.
Yeah, it was nice.
I only asked because I went to Haiti after the earthquake and volunteered and helped build the first dental clinic in Jacmel.
Oh my goodness.
So I thought, well, this is really going to be something else.
I thought that you were saying that because it's our shared friend that's adopting the baby.
No, but that is amazing.
Yeah.
And another guest we just had on the show a couple weeks ago, Lisa Ruoff, she has created an organization where she brings people into the debilitated communities like Haiti, and she just built a 200-bed facility for orphans right in that same area.
Wow.
Just incredible work.
Yeah,
so our guests have been so much in line.
How cool, how dynamic. Yeah, that's
so
really
many
cool.
Connections.
Yeah.
Great. So what else? Tell us what else you're working on. And
so let's see. So that's so India, we want to make sure that it gets up and running, and I want to be able, once we have that down, you know, use it as a template to be able to take it to other countries and say, okay, this is the way it was done. This is how many people need to be staffed to be able to run it, so that so even if it's not 24 hours a day, but you know, a few days a week, people can go there and be able to get the meds that they need, get the glasses that they need, and if they need surgery, you know, it's the infrastructure's already in place. So so that's the goal with the eye clinics, and on the ashram chic side, we teach people about meditation, mantra-based meditation, and so as getting certified as a yoga instructor, the Shivananda lineage, that's the type of meditation that they follow, is mantra-based, and so the products that we import from India, which are malas, which are like this.
Gorgeous.
And so thank you so much. So we have with charms, and then the traditional ones are with tassels, and that's the one that we would use, and it's like a rosary. And we attach these really cute mantras to them, and teach people how to follow their breath, and it's been fun to be able to build it. As an eye doctor, you're not taught business in school, so it's been interesting to be able to learn as much as I can and as fast as I can. And but it's been nice. I mean, I think as New Yorkers, our minds are always kind of looking to diversify. So this has given me a great opportunity to be able to always stay stimulated and challenged, and I'm never bored.
Great. Good. So how can people find you? If someone's watching and they're interested in getting involved or learning more about you, what's the best way for them to contact you?
Well, they can go to our website, which is ashramchic.com. And then also our nonprofit is called thirdeyevision.org. And so they can email me through any of those.
Great. Well, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Bonnie. This was so wonderful. Thank you.
So wonderful. I'm sure we'll have much to chat about after the show now that we know these new synergies.
Yes.
And thank you, everybody, for watching. And we will be right back with some more incredible guests here in New York, also in the medical field, that created an incredible business out of just one idea.